Did you know that millions of animals die each year from complications due to the consumption of plastic? Animals like seabirds and turtles. It's estimated that 30% of turtles and 70% of seabirds have consumed some sort of plastic waste. And what makes up most of this plastic waste, or not most of it, but a good amount of it, is plastic straws, which is why I believe that we need to ban these plastic straws. So today I'm going to talk to you about the problems, causes, and solutions behind the plastic straw ban. So first, let's talk about the problems. The first major problem is that they're really hard to decompose and that they don't break up easily. According to the Los Angeles Times, January 16th, 2018, plastic straws can take hundreds of years to decompose, and even worse, if they get into the ocean, they break up into what's called microplastics, and these microplastics are a lot easier to get into animals' systems, and like I was saying earlier with the seabirds and the turtles, it can cause harm to them and even kill them. So the second major problem is that if they do break up, and when they do, they release toxic chemicals into the air, and this just further damages the environment and the animals living in it. And that's according to the Wall Street Journal, April 13th, 2018. So now that I've talked to you about the problems, let's talk about the causes. So the first major cause, according to the Business Insider, July 9th, 2018, these plastic straws weren't made to be biodegradable. That means that they can be broken up by organisms and bacteria and fungus in the environment, things like that. They weren't made to be able to do that. We use plastic straws, or we make straws out of plastic because they're cheap, and because we wanted to drink our beverages with straws. We weren't really thinking about the environment when we made these. So the second major cause is that we're very careless about our plastic waste as a society and as a population. According to the General Newswire from Sydney, Australia, January 14th, 2019, there's an organization called Clean Up Australia that did a volunteer cleanup thing, and they recorded that 11% of all of the plastic trash that they picked up was in fact plastic straws. If we were able to eliminate that 11%, that would be a large dent in our plastic waste issue, because it's not only plastic straws that that make up for all of our plastic waste. It's a lot of other things like plastic, like grocery bags and things like that. So this is just like a small step, like a really easy thing that we can do. So now that I've talked to you about the causes, let's talk about the solutions. So the first major solution is paper straws, obviously, right? According to the Wall Street Journal, July 25th, 2018, the benefits of paper straws greatly outweigh the benefits of plastic straws, if there is any, right? The first off being that paper straws are biodegradable. They take less time to decompose, and they're affordable, but they do cost more than plastic straws. But that price increase greatly outweighs it outweighs the reason why we would use plastic straws. So this is a viable solution. Today I've talked to you about the problems, causes, and solutions behind plastic straws. So we've all used plastic straws growing up at restaurants and Starbucks and things like that, but I do think that paper straws are the future, and that we can't keep using plastic straws and plastic trash bags and grocery bags and things like that. I think we're putting too much pressure on our environment, and I do think at some point we're going to be forced to switch over to things like plastic straws and like paper grocery bags or like reusable things like that. And I think it would be silly to like resist this change, because even if you do like drinking out of a plastic straw, just knowing that what they do to the environment and how they affect it, and knowing that you can be drinking out of a paper straw and not damaging the environment nearly as much, I think it's just silly to resist that change. It's silly for me to resist it, and it's silly for everyone else to resist it.